how to install MetaTrader 4 plus the binary alpha indicators. There's lots of different ways you can do this, but we'll try and do this very briefly and we'll just give you a very direct method. If you go to hot4x.com and open a demo account, this will allow you to download MetaTrader 4 with Hot4x being the provider for the actual data. So as a new client, we would go to the open a demo account first of all, then click on new clients. And on this page, we just want to enter some information so that we can actually download MetaTrader 4. So we're going to set up some just basic information on this page. It doesn't have to be real information. I guess a real email address will help, but the rest we can just made up. It's just for a demo account anyway. And then we click on register. So it says here we'll receive a welcome email containing an activation link to activate your My Hot4x. So yes, we do need to use a real email. So go and check your email and click the link in your email. So the email's arrived and we just need to click the registration link to activate our demo account. So now we've confirmed our email address, we go to open the demo account. So we go to the bottom of this page, we check that box, and it's just for demo, and click submit. Now here's our login details, and we go and click the download the mt4 platform link just here. So we save this file somewhere where we can find it. So I save it in my downloads MetaTrader 4 file, and here it is, HF Markets Europe, and we just save that file. That gets downloaded if you're using Google Chrome here. Once that's downloaded and virus checked, that's done. So we double click on that file to run the program. Now we get to confirm that we want MetaQuote software to run this program. And here is MetaTrader 4, the setup program, so we click next. We agree to the terms of the license, click next. That's where we're going to store the file. We're going to create a shortcut on desktop, so next. Okay, it's quite a big file, it might take quite a little while for it to install, but once it's installed, click finish. So once the program's installed, it will probably automatically run. If not, then just click the new shortcut on your desktop, which is the Hot4x MetaTrader. And that opens mt4. Now we've got various different servers, so it's going to connect. You want to connect to the closest server to you. Depending where you are in the world, it will give you different servers, but a nice quick access time, this ping time. So we click next, and we want to put in our details of our existing account that we've just set up at Hot4x. So we go to our Hot4x page, and we want to copy our details in here. So we've got the login details, paste that there, and the trader's password, copy that and paste that in there, and click finish. We hear a nice little alarm to tell us that this is now connected. We see in the bottom right hand corner that we have a connection here. It shows the connection status, green and red, so we're now connected. One thing I always do as well, you'll get all these noises first of all saying you've got mail and things like that, and I just switch off the terminal. So the bottom left hand corner, close that box, and that switches off the terminal. But we're now in MetaTrader 4, so let's just close these 4 screens that have come up here, and we'll now set this up so that we can get some charts using the binary alpha indicators. Let's just show you one chart first of all. Let's just condense our market watch. We've got all of these. We can pick and drag this box here. Let's open this out so you can see all these different currencies in here. We just want the 7 major currencies that we trade in binary alpha. So USD CHF is one of them, GBP USD, Euro USD, USD JPY, USD CAD, and Australian USD. That's the first 6, and the Euro GBP. But after that we don't want any more of these, so we just highlight the next one and we just press delete on our keyboard, and we go through those final ones there, and that just leaves us with the 7 currencies that we want to trade with binary alpha. Let's pop this back over the right hand side, Let's just put it to the top and resize that. So there's our 7 currency pairs. If we just highlight one of these currency pairs, drag it into the grey area, then we get a chart. Now this is not a binary alpha chart, so we need to load the indicators so we can see this in the format that we expect to see and be able to use with binary alpha. So what you need to do now is make sure you've downloaded the current version of binary alpha indicators. So if you go to your season notice board, there will usually be a link for the Kasi indicators, for instance. Click here to download. So we click on that link, takes us through to the Google Drive where we can download the binary alpha indicators, and we want to click on the download link at the top of the page here. Now store the indicators again somewhere where you know you can find them, so I'm going to leave them in my mt4 folder here and just click save, and that's the indicators downloaded. Let's go back to our mt4, and what we want to do here is go to File, Open Data Folder. Then we want to click on MQL4 and then Indicators. There's a load of preset indicators in here, we can just leave those there, but what we're going to do now is open another folder where we've got our binary alpha indicators to load them into this folder. So here's my folder, the downloads MetaTrader 4, and there is my binary alpha zip file. I just double click on that, and there I've got my indicators and my template. I want to double click on the indicators, and here are the binary alpha indicators. So I select the top one with a mouse click, I go to the bottom one, I press shift on my keyboard and left mouse click, and it selects all of those files. What I then do is right mouse click on any of them and select copy. I then come over to my indicator folder at MQL4, anywhere in this folder, right mouse click and then paste. So that's copied the 8 indicators into the indicator folder. Now what I want to do is copy the template over as well. So we go back to the binary alpha zip file, and here is the template. So to find the right folder for the template, we go back to File, Open Data Folder, and here we have the file, and we want templates. Double click on that. Let's bring in, then we open up our folder where we downloaded the templates, and here's the binary alpha template. So again, we just want to copy that, right mouse click in this new folder and paste it there. So that's all the indicators and the templates in, so we can close those 2 folders. We now need to restart mt4, so we just close down mt4 and then we'll restart mt4, and that will have the new indicators loaded in. So we've got mt4 open. Now what we want to do is load the Kasi template. So that's this button up here, the templates. We left mouse click on that and we click on binary alpha. And there we see the binary alpha format that we're used to seeing in all the other tutorial videos and live sessions. Now we need to load the other indicators in here. So what we do is we go to the indicator section in the navigator, click on that plus, and here we can see all of our Kasi indicators here. So we can add, for instance, the daily tension. So we just click on that, drag it over into the chart and let go of the mouse, and then we can click OK. And here's our tension indicators and so on. The same for all the other indicators, just drag them, drop them in there. Now the other thing I like to do is just tidy up my mt4. I've got quite a few features on here which I don't need in the menus, so I want as much space on my screen as possible to be able to see the charts. So let me just close the navigator for a start. Let me move my market watch out of the edge there so it's just on a smaller window, and drag that there. Now let's tidy up these menu options at the top. We can drag and drop these where we want, so let's just move this one into the top section. We're going to reduce some of the buttons and menu options we've got on this one, so we right mouse click on any of these and we click customize, and here we can insert or remove the various features of this menu item. So we don't need the bar chart, so we'll remove that. We don't need candlesticks, remove that. We don't need line chart, we'll remove that. We need the zoom in and out. We don't need the tile windows, let's remove that. And we will remove periods, but we can have indicators and templates still on there. So close that. So we've now tidied up and reduced the number of options on there. Let's do the same with this menu section here. So we right mouse click anywhere in here and we're going to customize this one. So I'm going to get rid of the data, the navigator, the terminal, new order, meta editor, auto trading, and I'm going to get rid of profiles as well. So that's reduced that. Now we can drag and move this one up on the top line here, and you can see we've now got a bit more space for our charts. And again, some of these I'm not going to need, so I'm going to click and right mouse there and click on customize, and I'm going to get rid of the equidistant channel, Fibonacci, and that will do for those. And it's very easy just to add back in if you decided, for instance, you wanted the Fibonacci. Go back, right mouse click anywhere in that menu option, click on customize, and if you want the Fibonacci, go to the Fibonacci, insert, and you'll see it's back in your menu options there. So now what you want to do is just set up your charts as you would have them. So your minute chart, hour charts, we go to minute, and so on. That concludes my quick tutorial on how to download, install MetaTrader 4 and then install the binary alpha indicator, so you're ready to start practicing your binary alpha trading.